little pale. Or he's still alive. I pumped enough gas in here to kill a horse.
Did you hear enough, Mac?
Miles, you're under arrest for attempted murder.
What the hell is going on here? I smelled gas and I went to check in on Robin.
Turn around. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can will be used against you.
Patrick, you've got to help me. I didn't do anything.
Right
This
to
is
an
crazy.
attorney. If you cannot
You got
afford an
that
attorney,
right.
one will be appointed to you. You understand
This is all
these
Robin.
rights?
She's so insecure and jealous. She set this up. I thought I was rescuing
You
her.
understand these rights as I've read them to you.
Yes, I understand them crystal clear.
Good.
Let's go upstairs. Come on.
Don't touch anything, all right? Forensics will be by to collect evidence.
Thank you, Uncle Mac. The chief of police related to the so-called victim. Do you realize how this is going to look in a court of law? It will look like the truth. That you're guilty as sin.
Let's go. There's a squad car waiting. Let's
It's
go.
your word against mine.
Oh, actually, I almost forgot. I had my cell phone in my pocket the entire time, recording every single thing you said, including how and why you wanted to kill me.
So it looks like it's your word against you. You're not getting away with it this time, Lisa.
I wouldn't bet on that.
Let's go.
I know that your niece wants to paint you as some sort of desperate evil stalker, but she's the one who's desperate. She has whined and complained so much to Patrick that he finally was felt the
probably
guilt of
practice your right to remain silent, Lisa.
You know what? I would feel sorry for you if you weren't hurting other people, but your vindictiveness is going to cost your uncle his job because this is just another one of my supposed crimes against Robin that will never be proven.
Look, I sent those officers to collect the supporting evidence.
Thank you.
What evidence?
For weeks, you've been saying that you're moving on with your life. Using Johnny as a pawn, playing all professional at work, not asking me for consults just because you didn't want to look like you were being misunderstood.
And then when Patrick found out that he was the victim of identity theft, our antenna went up.
The credit card issuer keeps track of your buying patterns. If there's any irregularities, then it triggers a fraud detection system.
So is that why they shut your card down?
There was a bunch of charges on my card for upscale restaurants and hotel rooms.
Lisa?
Yeah. She wants to make it look like we're carrying on with some elaborate affair.
Did she honestly think I was going to fall for that?
Well, that's what I was thinking.
Well, what if it wasn't me she was trying to convince?
And we realized it must have been part of something much more elaborate.
That you were lying in wait, plotting some sick revenge.
Patrick, I am sorry that you're the victim of identity theft, but to dump that on me, it's absolutely ridiculous.
Enough. Then Christina called. And then she said you were coming by the house a couple times. One time in particular, you went to get a glass of water and you were gone for 20 minutes, obviously setting up a trap.
Hey, where do we start?
You can check the desk, you look at the computer.
Okay.
No file names are jumping out at me. Check recent searches.
Anything? I
Yep.
have something.
Me too. Look, site on gas leaks and faulty heaters. Remember how we were talking about upgrading our heater?
Yeah, but we were at home in the living room.
Man, do you think she was standing outside listening? Or maybe she bugged the house on one of her visits when Christina was there. How creepy.
Very creepy. Look, it's the schematics for our new water heater that we're putting in the basement. You can see that she traced from the gas line to the pilot light. Look at the warning. Improperly attached gas line can explode or cause asphyxiation. We're calling Mac.
And telling him what?
That Lisa's crazy and she's trying to kill you.
Okay, but all we have now is proof that she did some research. All she can say is that she was worried about our safety, and then again, I look paranoid.
I'm not gonna sit on this. This is too dangerous.
I think we should let Lisa think that her plan to kill me was succeed.
No, I'm not gonna do that.
How could you let Robin talk you into this?
Because I told him we had to do it. It was time to stop Lisa forever.
Lower.
We knew what Lisa was trying to do in advance.
We realized if we didn't stop her now, it was just gonna escalate.
Okay, this is absurd. I am a doctor. I have spent years building up my reputation. Do you really think that I would just jeopardize that over some frustrated guy and his frigid wife?
Just shut up.
It's over, Lisa. This time we were one step ahead of you. Okay, remember what we planned.
I can't wait to see the look on Lisa's face when she's caught.
This is already so crazy, so just...
I'll be careful.
I love you.
So you sent Robin Robin down in the basement with a woman you knew was determined to
I was
kill her?
here the whole time,
I
Mac.
had my cell phone on me.
We said if she got into real danger that I would go down and get her.
And Lisa wasn't only trying to kill me, she was also trying to frame Patrick for my murder. By staging some elaborate affair between the two of them, like I would ever fall for that.
But the police might have.
So that was Lisa's goal.
Kill Robin, frame me for murder.
Patrick, you wanted me, and you came after me the first minute I came into town, and then when you had me after that one amazing electric night, and your little frigid wife found out, you sucked it up and you went back to her, but you loved being the center of my obsession. I could tell, I could see it in your eyes, it turned you on.
Uncle Matt, get this bitch out of my house.
You know what?
My
I wish
pleasure.
you would have died because then you both would have gotten
Let's
what you
go.
deserve. This isn't the end, not even close.
Yeah.
Hey, I've been arrested. You're my one phone call, so will you come and get me?
Well, at least it's summer. I have a feeling forensics is going to take most of our heating system.
I would gladly wear a parka in the house if it meant Lisa was out of our lives forever.
I can't believe what we've been through.
See, I'm gonna say something, it might sound kind of twisted. But maybe it's a good thing Lisa came into our lives.
I think you smelled a little too much gas, sweetie.
I'm serious. Bear with me for a second. I mean, think about it. This crazy person comes into our lives, tears us apart completely. But then we're able to pick up the pieces. We survived her. You know, and do you really think that we would appreciate our marriage and our family as much as we do now if that hadn't happened?
Yes.
I tried.
I am so happy that I get to spend the rest of my life with the woman I love and our beautiful little daughter.
We love you too.
Locksmith will be in the morning.
You really think we need to change the locks again?
Yes, we're changing the locks. We're being safe.
I get it. It's a way to completely start over.
Exactly.
You know, even though this has been hard on me, it's been harder on you.
Robin, she tried to murder you.
I was the target, you were the goal. And what was that last bit about you getting off on the fact that she's obsessed with you?
I just hope that you don't believe anything she says.
I don't believe a word that comes out of her mouth. So let's not let her mess with our heads, okay? We're good. Let's just enjoy that.
This is absurd. I'm being treated like a dangerous mobster.
Close enough.
Yeah, have you ever heard of innocent until proven guilty?
You're well on your way. I just came from the DA's office. The recording Robin made of you, along with the computer confiscated from your office, all prove premeditation. You're being charged with attempted murder.
And I'm going to prove that I was being railroaded by the police commissioner.
Oh, well, I hope you believe it. You know, I hope you spend every single day in court convincing yourself you'll go free. It'll just make the conviction that much sweeter.
You know, Robin is very much alive, so even if I do get a guilty verdict, worst case scenario is several years in prison. And even less for good behavior.
Premeditated attempted murder. You should look it up. You see, you could pull a life sentence. But you know what? Decades in prison won't compensate Robin for the pain you've caused her. But it's a start.
Sorry you're at daycare so long, sweetie.
Oh. But now we get to celebrate.
Yes.
We have pot stickers, and I think there's a cookie in there.
Oh,
I think there's a cookie in
you want a cookie?
there.
You
Yeah?
want to hear a story? We should tell a story.
I'd like to hear a story.
Okay.
That sounds really good.
Once upon a time, there was a
cookie.
king and queen. That's, here, take that.
Whoa.
Once upon a time, there was a king and queen, and the queen was beautiful and smart, opinionated, a little controlling sometimes, but it only made her more endearing.
And the king was very handsome, but also arrogant in a lovable sort of way.
Paper.
And then the king and queen had a beautiful little princess, but unfortunately there was an evil witch that came to visit them.
But the king and queen were more clever than the evil witch.
And more brave.
Maybe Buddy will want one. Touch it.
And the king and queen stole all of the witch's evil powers.
Yes. And the king wanted to celebrate. And you know what he did? Can you do me a favor, sweetheart? Can you give this to Mommy? Give it to Mommy.
Touch it. I'm hungry again. I'm hungry.
She's always hungry.
I want chopsticks.
Reeds, you miss these a lot.
I'm hungry.
Not as much as I miss seeing your
I'm
mom.
hungry.
You're gonna eat in a second. I wanted to show you something. Look at this beautiful ring that's on Mommy's hand.
Look at the diamond.
Look.
So pretty, huh?
Do you like that story? What kind of story is it?
A princess.
A princess story. It's a happy story, right?
Yeah.
I love you. I love you.
I screwed up.
That's one way of putting it.
I gave in to temptation and I went to Patrick and Robin's house and it was stupid, but I hate them so much. You know, Patrick used me and he dumped me and they both just kept rubbing it in my face and putting me down, calling me names, insulting me, and making me feel like nothing.
Lisa, I warned you about this over and over again.
Okay, I know, and you were right, and I should have listened. I should have just let it go, okay? But I have learned my lesson. I am done. I am done with them.
Yeah, you used Christina to gain access to the house. You tried to kill Robin and you got caught. I'd say you're done.
Johnny, I know you care about me, okay? Just like I care about you. You have power, you have connections. Please just help me get out of here. Help me escape.
It's too late for that.
Okay, but you told me to believe in myself, to look to my future, to start a new life, and I will, okay? I need a chance. Okay, please just don't lose faith in me. Don't give up on me like you gave up on Claudia. Johnny, Johnny, come back.